particular client base because you know that's where the money is going to be. People want bigger houses if they have more people to take care of, right? So I don't know if you've noticed the trend that's going around, but basically it's this idea of people are talking about how much it takes to live in certain areas. Okay, so what I want you to do and to jump on that bandwagon is you're going to give an example of $500,000 and you're going to compare how much does that get you? How big of a house, how big of a listing would it be from this zip code versus this zip code, or this city to this city, this state to this state? It is really endless opportunity for you to give that kind of research and knowledge to people, for people to have a better understanding of where they should be moving to. What can they afford? Would they rather live in New York City and have a 2-bedroom apartment, or would they have a whole giant mansion worth of house in Texas, right? Be that person to give that information and people will be attracted to you. Going along with this idea of trends, I want you to jump on anything that has to do with viral Zillow listings, okay? And bring your perspective. So anything that you see is like, everybody's really talking about this spot. Like, I know a lot of places are talking about the Cayman Islands and the Maldives, okay? From your perspective as a real estate agent, talk about that listing that everybody is seeing. Is it worth people's time and money? Should they be listing it for more? Should they be listing it for less? What is something that they should look out for while traveling? That is going to make you stand out and also kind of follow that wave of a trend. And then another thing is, I want you to let your personality shine. Talk about your funniest moments and experiences that you've had as a real estate agent, things that you've learned, you know, funny instances that you've had, you know, your worst days. If you talk about it, that kind of content is going to make people trust you and build up your credibility, because you're not just somebody that's black and white. You've dealt with a lot of stuff to get to where you are now. So just before I get into my very last batch, which is all about converting clients to make even more money, make sure you give me a like, a repost, and a follow. I would really appreciate it. I am just trying to share as much information as I possibly can to help as many entrepreneurs out there. If you have any questions, or if you would like to work with me in some way, I am happy to help with any of your marketing needs. Even if you're not a realtor, if you've started other small businesses of any kind, just let me know what you need and I'm happy to help. So here's my last few ideas. Number one, I want you to stand out from the rest of the competition, okay? You're going to talk about how your success rate is better compared to the next realtor, okay? One content that you can talk about is, how are you specifically having more dream homes be found and sold 10% faster, okay? People love a good